I've never sous vide with a dishwasher. Alright, this little baby's ready to rock and roll. Alright, well, we're gonna cook this low and slow at 135 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 hours. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to our apartment. Today we're going to be learning how to cook smoked brisket. And you don't have a smoker? No problem, because we're going to be sous videing it. Come take a look. Alright, so we have here a whole pack of brisket. You can get these guys at Costco, Restaurant Depot, or your local butcher. First thing we're going to do is trim off some of that fat. These guys usually come with a thick layer of fat on top that most people will trim off. But you can leave them on too if you're into that sort of thing. We're also going to cut this in half to make it easier to work with. Next we're going to put on the rub. You can buy this or make your own using kosher salt and black pepper. And if you want to get really fancy, you can add paprika, garlic powder, sugar, and go wild. Important thing is to really get it in there. You want to dab it on. Yeah, really dab it on. Yeah, just like that. Okay, next we're going to vacuum seal our brisket. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can use a Ziploc bag. Just squeeze all the air out. We'll also add a touch of liquid smoke. And now we're going to drop these into our water bath. Now if you don't have an immersion circulator, I hear a dishwasher also works pretty well. But don't quote me on that. And then of course realize that you didn't take all the air out of the bag, so redo it. That's better. Okay, and now we're gonna get our immersion circulator. This little device basically circulates water and keeps it at our desired temperature. Now there's a couple schools of thought when it comes to cooking a brisket sous vide. You can either go 135 degrees Fahrenheit for around 70 hours, and this will give you a juicier brisket, but the texture will be quite a bit tougher and chewier than traditional barbecue. Or you can go around 155 for 24 to 36 hours, and this will give you a drier brisket, but it will be more fall apart tender. I opted for 155 since that's what most recipes recommend. And now all there's left to do is to wait. You can go for a walk or point in the air. Pick up a hobby or anything else. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Let's pull her out. Make sure to save all the drippings from the bag because we're going to make a tasty gravy out of that. Then we're going to place in a tray and finish in the oven. While that finishes, we're going to reduce our drippings and start our roux by combining equal parts flour and oil in a pot and whisking continuously. To the roux, we're going to add our drippings and mix. Okay, now remove from the oven and slice it up. Even though we followed the recipe exactly, it was a bit drier and tougher than it was to my liking. However, that just means that we'll have to play with the recipe and make it better next time.